The conflict between the United States and Iran has now escalated into a fast-moving military crisis centered on the Straits of Hormuz, one of the most important oil shipping routes on the planet. President Donald Trump has launched a large-scale naval operation known as Project Freedom, deploying warships, aircraft, and thousands of troops to escort commercial vessels and force the reopening of the blocked sea lanes. The situation has shifted from political tension into active maritime confrontation, with global trade and energy supplies directly in the crosshairs. In the most recent developments, direct fighting has been reported at sea, with United States forces engaging and destroying multiple Iranian fast attack boats that were targeting commercial shipping routes and coalition escorts. U.S. helicopters and naval assets have reportedly responded with force after repeated Iranian drone, missile, and small boat attacks in the region. Iran, meanwhile, claims it is defending its territorial control over the Strait and warns that any foreign military presence will be treated as hostile. At the same time, Iran has continued launching drone and missile operations against shipping activity in the Gulf region, while the United States denies any successful strikes on American vessels. Tensions have escalated rapidly as both sides accuse each other of breaking an already fragile ceasefire agreement that had only been holding since early April. What was supposed to be a pause is escalation is now on the verge of completely collapsing, with both nations reinforcing their military posture in real time. Behind the scenes, diplomatic talks have not fully stopped, but they are under extreme pressure and producing no breakthrough. Negotiations involving regional partners and international mediators are attempting to secure safe passage through the Straits of Hormuz, but trust between the U.S. and Iran is at one of its lowest points in years. Each new incident at sea makes diplomatic progress more difficult, and the risk of miscalculation continues to grow. The global impact is already being felt across energy markets, with oil prices surging as shipping delays and maritime threats disrupt one of the world's key supply arteries. Economists are warning that prolonged instability could drive higher fuel costs and inflation across multiple countries, especially if shipping traffic remains restricted or expands into wider conflict zones. The Straits of Hormuz is not just a regional flashpoint, it is a global economic pressure point. At the same time, nuclear concerns remain unresolved, with intelligence assessments indicating Iran's program has not been significantly slowed despite recent pressure and strikes. This adds another dangerous layer to an already volatile situation, combining military confrontation, economic disruption, and nuclear uncertainty into one escalating crisis. As it stands, the United States and Iran are no longer